wow, we get promoted and all of a sudden things could be moving along. I stress could because we've been here before, but hopefully we're moving in a positive direction for once. As you can see from the title above, you know, we're now, well, if you want to believe Tom White, and I do believe Tom White, he's obviously a journalist off Sky Sports, he has put an update about Stewart Donald and Charlie Methven potentially selling their shares in Sunderland. For those of you who don't know, Stewart Donald and Charlie Methven together own 39% of the shares in Sunderland Association Football Club, and, you know, with going up, there looks like there's interested parties in buying their shares out, and this is obviously what the majority of fans have wanted for the last, well, probably for the last few years, really, to be honest. But certainly, since it came out that they own nearly half, basically like just shy of half the club. It came out, I think, in February. They've obviously, people have been wanting them to sell their shares up. So I'll quickly read you the update from Tom White and I'll give you my quick thoughts on it. And Jam Sani's already done a video, by the way, and I'll touch on what he said in a moment, actually, because he makes a very good point I want to elaborate on. But Tom White said, this was this morning, bearing in mind, so sorry this video's a bit late. Stewart Donald and Charlie Methven have accepted a bid in their shares in SCFC. More info on the buyers to come in the next few days. Deal needs EFL approval. A representative of the group was in the boardroom before the playoffs against Sheffield Wednesday. There is confidence the deal will be done within 5 weeks. Offer was initially accepted prior to the playoff final. The deal has not yet reached exclusivity, but that is expected imminently. So straight away there, you're looking at, what's the phrase? You're looking at the guy, Stewart Donald Charlie Methven, potentially buggering off and leaving. Now, whatever your opinions are of Stewart Donald and Charlie Methven, I think the fact is now we're in the Championship, we really do need them to go, because it looks like they don't have the money to, and obviously they're not liked anyway, but it looks like they don't have the money to properly fund us in the Championship, because the Championship's a colossal division where it's very hard to make a profit. It's near impossible to make a profit because more teams in that league are chasing the promised land of the Premier League. But a couple of things there to point out, and this touches on Joel's point, Jamasani's point. By the way, go and subscribe to him. He's near 15,000 subscribers, so let's help him out along the way. I don't think anyone on this subscribe to me won't be subscribed to Jamasani, but nevertheless. And by the way, like, comment, and subscribe on this channel if you wish to, because I'm trying to get to 4K myself. Quite some way off yet, but I've just gone across 3,500. So thanks ever so much, you lovely lot. But the point was, a representative of the group was in the boardroom for the playoffs against Sheffield Wednesday. Now, this is the key bit, like Joel touched on himself. Offer was initially accepted prior to the playoff final. Now, there's a couple of ways to look that from. The first one is the person who made the offer and had it accepted prior to the Wycombe game at Wembley. It meant that there was a 50-50 chance we were going to still be in League One at that point. Thankfully, obviously, that's not the case. But because of that, it meant that on paper anyway, there's certainly better intentions in place, because they were taking the club on for the fact it's Sunderland rather than just to make money. And obviously you want to make money, don't get me wrong, but it's about balancing the two factors. So if they end up getting, if the offer was accepted before Wembley, then it means that they were prepared to have the club in League One. Obviously, the other way could be that Donald Methven could get this much from being in League One, this much from being in the Championship, or they accept that now, a nice middle ground to sort of make as much money as you can. And obviously, there was a chance there we wouldn't go up. So that's the way I look at it. As for the deal itself, if what Tom White says is accurate, and I do believe him, then, you know, we should hear more about the buyers in the next few days, and that there's a confidence the deal can be done within 5 weeks. Now, this is the crucial bit, because it means if this deal is going to happen this summer, it needs to happen as early as possible so we can start preparing for the Championship. If you look at the likes of Wigan and Rotherham, they've already had a 3-week head start on us because we were in the playoffs. So we need to make sure that we can take advantage whatever way we can, and let's get this deal done. And hopefully, it's obviously not like the likes of William Story. Hopefully, it's actually someone creditable. John Rees is the guy who's been talked about and mentioned. Hopefully, it's someone, again, as long as it's someone who's reputable and is actually going to offer something positive for the club, then we'll wait and see. But anyway, I will love you and leave you there as always. I promise you the signings video, and there might be a season review video I'm going to try and do, because there's been a couple of people on social media asking for it. At MichaelBowers15 if you want to follow us. Those two will come in the near future, but I thought I'd put this out there just because it's kind of news relevant to the club. But anyway, love you and leave you. Stay safe. Subscribe if you wish to. And of course, how are the lads?